Hello, everyone, and welcome to SOCS episode 34. It's halfway through the year, so we decided that this episode would be our halfway through the year favorites. And then, at the end of the year, we can kind of like compare and see if we like things the same or better or whatever. So, for our first category, we have favorite music video. So, for mine, I picked Bambi by Baekhyun, my military husband, who I miss very much. He directed it. I thought he did a great job. I loved the dramatic train sequence. I liked the kind of smooth criminal references he was doing, like a lot of Michael Jackson references. Bad, Smooth Criminal. I loved the choreography, the female background dancers. The part with like all the sparks, that part was really cool. When he like hangs out of the train and like sings and the falling, so good. Dramatic excellence, cinematic excellence. Miss Baekhyun. Sin, what was your favorite music video this year?
So actually, my favorite music video this year, it's not going to be a surprise to anyone, but it's also like, you have to take it with a grain of salt. It's my personal opinion, but it's definitely Butter and Butter Hotter version. And I'm going to explain why. So Butter was just so much fun to me. And I had a lot of fun, like actually taking part in like streaming it. And it's just so cute. But the Hotter version especially is really adorable because it's just them being dorks and like not doing any choreo other than what they come up with on the spot, which I thought was hilarious. And yeah, like Jimin falls out of a chair again, and June does what he thinks is dancing. I don't know what it is, but it's adorable, and I love him for it. Jungkook, was waving his little hair around, white girl dancing. Very proud of him. So I was just very into. Yeah, he was all in it. It was very Scarlett Johansson in that
Marriage Story.
Was a movie. Yes, it was perfect. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. My man was feeling himself. So I chose those two as my favorite music video. I watched a bunch of music videos. Obviously, I was like, oh, maybe Advice. Maybe I could choose this one. Maybe I could do, like, I even thought of Bambi, but I was like, I smile all the way through Butter every single time, no matter what version that is. And so it just makes me the happiest. So I put it as my favorite, a true army in this hoe.
Let's go. Skylar?
Okay, so my favorite music video of the year was Bambi by Baekhyun. I remember watching it and just being really amazed. I also said the lighting was a little bit different than what I usually see with K-pop music videos. And if I remember correctly, you said that he had a part in directing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's shocking. He should be very proud of himself.
Artist.
Real artist. Super talented. So yeah, I would have to say that's the best music video I saw this year.
Right. So our next category is title track. And I had to go with Lilac by IU. That song goes so hard. I listen to it like once a day, every day. Disco excellence. IU's voice sounds so beautiful on it. The way the string section comes in on the after the chorus before it goes back into the verse is so good. It's just like cheerful and bright. Really great arrangement, great production. Her voice sounds great on it. It's kind of like everything I want out of a really fun, happy pop song. Probably will be my song of the summer until my summer queens come back in August. Let's go, Red Velvet, come back. It's been so long. But yeah, I really love that song. And yeah, I was definitely like thinking about that with music video also because I really liked the music video. 2 Train music videos actually, but very different interpretations of Trains. But yeah, I really like that song. Very beautiful springtime, summertime, fun song. Yeah.
I love that in IU's video, she has no idea what everyone's doing when they all start dancing simultaneously, and she's just trying to go along with it. I'm like, yes.
I think that's supposed to be like a metaphor for her like debuting solo, while most idols like debut in groups.
Got it. But for my title track, woo, gotcha with this one. I switched it up. It's Bambi, actually. No, I didn't switch it up, but I knew what you were thinking. You were like, oh, JB. No, sorry, that's a single, not a title track. So yeah, so I chose Bambi by Baekhyun because I was super impressed with the song. Like the song itself, I mean, obviously I was impressed with the music video, but the song itself was so good. And like, I was, you know, teetering on the line of being like a Baekhyun fan. I was like putting my toe in the water, but I was like, yeah, I don't really know. Now I'm in it.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
I got her hooked and then he left.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I was like invested, like, wow, what's he gonna come out with next? It was like, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to the military. So, you know, now I'm suffering because Baekhyun's gone, Chanyeol's gone, Taemin. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Jin either. I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna bring it up. But yes, so Baekhyun, best title track, deserved, won, awarded.
Tyler?
Hey, I just saw that the topics are a little different than I thought. So I think that my best title track is Leave Me Loving You by Jackson. I think that is one of my favorite releases this year. And it's the only, there's like very few songs I listen to like on my Apple Music, and that was one of the songs I listened to the most. And yeah, I just love that song.
I love the video for that song too, and the lighting in it is so good.
Yeah, and he also directed that, just like Baekhyun directed his.
Wow, Director Kings.
Director Kings, yeah.
Yeah, I love that song. Okay, our next topic is B-side. And now I threw this in because I wanted to pick this song, and it's Why Can't You Just Love Me from Wendy's album Like Water, which I wish so badly was the title track. It is so good. It gives me that 2000s kind of like, not alt girl, but like free spirited girl with her like platinum flip flops listening to Put Your Records On or like Unwritten or something. I loved that song, but I also have to give it a tie with another one of my favorite songs from this year, which is Gone by Rose. Two very different vibes. So Why Can't You Just Love Me is just a really solid pop R&B kind of track that her voice just sounds excellent on it. It's bright, it's beautiful, it's fun, the production's great. The lead guitarist on it went off. And Gone is something that I really didn't expect YG to kind of like let Rose really do. It's really, you know, it's really sad, it's really heartfelt, and it's really just her singing over one electric guitar. And I was just really impressed with how much emotion she's putting into it, and I love the music video. I just thought she did a really excellent job, and it definitely was my favorite song on her solo release. So yeah, I had to give it to those two.
Nice.
You know, support your queens.
Exactly. Black Velvet in your area.
No, okay. For my favorite B-side, I struggled over this one a little bit, like, especially because of new releases that have recently come out. I really considered putting Paradise on here from EXO's new album because it slaps and it's so good. And I have been listening to it on repeat the last like 2 days. But there was one that I am like obsessed with. I can't get over this song. Literally, Heart Attack by SHINee from their Don't Call Me album is so good. All of the B-sides on that album are amazing. Like, I love Marry You, Kiss Kiss is really cute. Code, like all of them are good. But Heart Attack has like a special place in my heart. I don't know why. I love that song. I love the production on it. I love the choreo for it. The stages are always so cute and fun. Taemin calls me his boo in the song. I couldn't let it go. Like, I'm very much obsessed. Onu's voice also on that song, his little bridge, beautiful. Chef's kiss, wonderful, amazing, talented. Lady Gaga's whole different vocabulary during that meme in which she just says all those amazing words. All of that. All of that to Onu. But yeah, I love Heart Attack. One of my favorite K-pop songs.
Skylar?
Okay. So my favorite B-side from this year is Bother Me by Lee Chungha.
Yes.
Chungha is, I wish that was a title track. I also put it on our SOCS playlist as one of the songs. I would have chosen it for a title track, but Bicycle was great either way. But I think Bother Me is one of my favorite songs I've ever heard from her. And it's like the best dance record from this year. Well, honestly, not even in K-pop. You know, just in general, I think it's one of the best dance records I've heard from this year. So I love that song so much. And I think that'd be my pick for favorite B-side.
Is that the one where she's like, you didn't love me, so now you see me on TV? Or like whatever she said?
No, that's not it.
That's not
but
it.
I do love that song. Now I have to give a special mention to X by Chungha. I love that song. That one too.
Yeah, that song
But
slaps.
no, Bother Me is more dance and like upbeat. You should listen to it. It's really, really good.
All right. I love Chungha. I need to check it out. So our next category is Best Boy Group Comeback. My heart really wanted me to say Don't Fight the Feeling. But I don't know if it's technically a comeback because there's no stages. But also, I just had to give it to Shiny's Back.
Shiny's Back.
Yes, Don't Call Me is K-pop perfection. It's dramatic. It's like
Schwal's rise. Okay.
Schwal's rise. Okay.
Rise.
Oh my god.
Just from like the opening when BamBam is like, I don't want you back. Don't call me.
Call me.
Just say next time I'm saying your life.
Me, don't call
Yeah,
me.
you might be onto something with that one.
Perfect. It's perfect. The right amount of drama, the right amount of self-aware fun, the best dancing. It's Shiny at their most like SM like K-pop perfection. I loved it so much. It was just so fun. So I just have to give it to that song. All the stages were it's so good. It's just so good. All right, Sid.
Okay, so for my boy group comeback, I chose a recent comeback just because I've been really enjoying it, and they're so cute. I gave it to TXT for their KS chapter Freeze. Okay, like I literally yesterday, like last night, when I saw that they released their little Good Morning America performance of Magic. Magic was one of my favorite songs on the album. So I was like, oh my God. And it was so cute. And like, I love their like title track, Lovesick. Like, I love that song. It's great. And it's some like a different kind of sound from what we usually get from them, a little darker. And the music video for it was amazing. All their stages were amazing. They released their new music video for Magic. That was very entertaining, very interesting.
We'll be reacting to it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll react to it later. So go to YouTube and watch that. But yeah, I love TXT. I've been getting really, really into them. I can't wait for the Studio Choom to come out for Magic. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying this comeback with them. I think they're so cute and they've grown so much. And I can't believe like that they're like you know, established and big because I remember their debut, and that was like when I was first getting into K-pop. So, love TXT. Favorite boy group comeback.
Nice. Okay. My favorite boy group comeback is Days by Hyphen. Just me? Okay.
No,
I
that
thought
song
we were
slaps.
having a clap.
That song was good. A round of applause.
Listen,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just clapping. I'm clapping for them because I watched the show that they were on while they were being formed. It's amazing to see them go from that and live up to the expectations because that show was a global hit, and they still are making such great music. Their debut was great. All the music that they made has been like a hit. This is my favorite comeback from them. It's my favorite comeback from a boy group in a while, probably, aside from SHINee. But they don't count because like SHINee is like, they're not a boy group. They're like
they're a phenomenon. They're
they're the group.
SHINee World is a lifestyle.
Exactly. But in Hyphen, they're new and they're making such good music. I love that song. Also cool to see Jay doing his thing because I really rock Jay. I know Sid does too. And yeah, keep going, boys.
Yo, Fever, the follow-up to Drunken Days, wild. Like, they're so good. They're so talented.
All right. Next, we have girl group.
The time Olivia has been waiting for.
Yeah, girl group comeback. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna kind of like defy expectations because ITZY is probably like my third favorite group, like overall. But I actually decided to give it to After School by Weekly because I don't know what they put in that song, but it is so addictive. I cannot stop listening to it. I love the video and their like little 90s skater outfits. I love when they like roll around on the stage with the skateboards. I loved the choreography. I just thought it was a really, you know, quintessential, catchy, fun girl group K-pop song. Something along the lines. I'm not going to say it's as good as G because G's a classic, but it's kind of something along those lines where it's just like, it's so bright, it's so cheerful, it's so catchy. You never get sick of it. It's got a really memorable melody that you can sing regardless of what language you're listening to it in. And I don't know, it's just the musical equivalent of crack cocaine, I guess.
You
so
said
addictive.
that. You said this pick would surprise us, and I am surprised.
Yeah, because
I'm not surprised.
Have
she
I
was
talked
raving? I'm surprised, but I'm also not because she was raving about this song. I am surprised about her analogy. That's different.
But the crack cocaine of music.
Yeah, you really love this song.
This
much.
song
That's
is
surprising.
so addictive. I can't stop listening to it. So good.
Well, I will definitely have to look it up again then. Am I next? Am I going? Okay. So for girl group comeback, I actually chose one that I only noticed because of this channel. So thank you, SOCS. Yeah, I chose Easy by WJSN, the Black, their little subunit, because that was like the girl group song that we watched that I like really enjoyed. Like it had like a spy theme in the music video and the choreo was amazing and they were in their suits with their like little cutouts on the side and they looked so good. And the song, like I immediately put it into my playlist after we watched it and it's like so catchy. It's like, it's so easy. And it's like, it was like more melodic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really like songs like that. And I feel like we never see like a lot of darker concepts for girls, especially like, I don't know, we see like elements of it like with ITZY, but they make it bright, even though like they had like Mafia in the Morning, it was a bright song. Whereas this was a little more sensual and like a little darker concept. And I was like, oh, I love this. Especially the suits. The suits were amazing. So yeah, I was happy, and I'd never really heard of that group before, so I was like, they did that. Definitely will be paying attention.
Yeah, that's a good point for girls groups. Like the only one I can really think of with like a dark concept overall is Dreamcatcher, but even still, it's not like a slow, sexy kind of R&B kind of song. It's like,
Yeah,
you know, like they're metal kind of thing. So yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, great pick. There was also a lot of girl comebacks that I liked this year, but we are talking about the best, and someone has to say it. I picked Mafia in the Morning by ITZY.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the best
Yeah,
comeback.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
someone had to
put
pick
it in
it.
there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
choreo is so good. The choreo for that song is so intense and so amazing.
And Ryu Jin in a
Yeah.
suit, dangerous.
Yeah. You're dangerous, exactly. As you can tell, Olivia is a huge fan of this group. So yeah, she put me on to them because she kept talking about them, and yeah, I saw the music video and I was just amazed. I haven't seen a girl group really go that hard in a long time, other than Twice. Twice is just like those girls, and I mean Red Velvet too. But like as far as the new generation, I think ITZY is really setting some sort of like precedent. They're like pushing the envelope in a way that I really enjoy personally in all groups, boy groups, soloists, and so on. So yeah, I had to pick ITZY. Go ITZY.
ITZY!
Not shy, ITZY.
That's one of you, right? Is the show? I can't do it.
That's
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Let's go.
You know, I could totally
if
be
SOCS
an
was a
ITZY.
group, Sid would be the main dancer. We already know.
No, for sure.
Tyler's the main vocalist,
1000%.
and I'm the main rapper.
Little steps.
Let's
Do
go.
it. You're gonna be the next Sehun. We out here.
I'll hang up
All
right
right.
now.
So next
You guys
category.
knew. I'm not gonna put Sid on blast.
Our next category is choreo. And for this one, I also had to bring it back to Shiny with Don't Call Me because that choreo goes so hard. Don't Call Me. Yes, that song.
When they hit the woo in that song, that's when you knew.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
serious.
Oh man, I remember they were like just previewing the chorus part of the choreo before the song came out on Knowing Bros, and I was like, you know, Kpop out here reminding everyone he's still an idol. So it was incredible. They were all so good. They were putting their all to it. They hit every move so hard, all of them. Like, oh, it's so good. And then, it's just a perfect K-pop song. You know, like everything about it is like the song, the choreo, the music video, everything. I love it. Sid?
Okay. First of all, valid. Second of all, so for mine, I actually changed it since we last talked. So my favorite choreo that I did for a group because I thought, like, you know, Taemin is Taemin. But I chose for favorite choreo Black Mirror by ONEUS because of the Michael influence, okay? Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time. And I just loved that song so much. Like, I had it on repeat. But, like, if you actually watch how intensive the choreo is throughout, they did a great job with that song. Like, there are so many moves that are so iconic. They even did one part where they like did part of the move Taemin choreography. And so I was just like, come on. Like, they worked so hard. ONEUS, like, they're a well-known group, but obviously, like, there are bigger. But I really just think they deserve recognition for that choreo specifically. It's so good. I saw them perform it at the 1 Million Dance Studio. And I saw that practice, and it was, like, really impressive. they bring in mirrors and there's a whole lot of like camera work involved with the choreo. So I think they deserve that.
Nice. Yeah, that one slapped. Skylar?
For best choreo, I have Mafia by ITZY written down because that is the choreo that I remember. And that being said, that means it was the choreo that I found the most memorable. I remember watching SOCS and like noting the choreo right away. And I just like to also just sort of just shout out girl groups with like, you know, great choreo, hard choreo, difficult choreo, because I know sometimes they kind of like shy away from giving girl groups some intensive choreo. So it's nice to see it, you know, when you do see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that was the one I wrote down first, and then I was like, oh my gosh, Don't Call Me came out this year, but that one was so good. I loved it. The part where they get on their knees. That part is so cool. Yeah, definitely agree. So our next category, are we gonna do stage? Good for this one? Okay. So for this one, I picked SHINee doing Atlanta. This is my third SHINee pick, but this is my last one. But let's go SHINee. Atlantis on MBC. Yeah. Atlantis on is that Music Bank on NBC?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, on Music Bank. And this is the one where they did all the funny ending fairies. So like Taemin like pulled out a giant piece of his hair, and Kpop like had a sign saying like I'm not doing this anymore, and Minho had like a fan. It was really great. I just love how much fun they have with everything, and also, you know, they brought it because that song slaps too. I love that song, and I just thought it brought the quintessential like charm and energy that we love from SHINee, as well as the talents. Kpop is a little comedian. I love him so much.
I love Kpop. I want Kpop to hate love me as much as he loves Taemin. I know it could never happen because I think Taemin is his favorite person on the face of the earth. But if I had one wish and a fairy godmother, like
the homies of Kpop.
Exactly. I just want him to like me. I feel like if you can pass Kpop's vibe check, you're like the greatest person on this earth.
Facts. 100%.
So exactly. Like I feel like that would just prove your superiority as a person. You could be like, okay, but Kpop actually likes me. And then everyone else would just have to be like, fuck. Well, yeah,
that's for you, Yeri haters. Yeri passed Kpop's vibe check. Did you? I don't think so.
Exactly. That an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So for favorite stage, right, we're on stage.
Yeah.
My favorite stage. So I struggled with this one and I cheated because I have two.
Okay. I picked two on one. That's okay.
Yeah. So okay. So my first one, I'm sorry. You guys know I can't help myself. It's Advice by Taemin from Beyond the Live, the stage version, because Taemin performing is a different animal. Like that's not the same person. It's a different person, and he's a demon. Like it doesn't make sense. He is so talented. Like the way he moves, the way he can hit those notes while moving like that. I do not comprehend. I can't understand it. It defies logic to me, but he is so talented and I'm literally going to miss him so much. It's actually sad. My heart breaks when I think of the lack of Taemin content that I will be getting for the next few months.
Months?
It's fine.
More like
girl, let me live.
Like 2 months, more like a year.
It's exactly around 552 days or something. But
yeah, I'll hang up right now.
Not counting it all up.
It's like wow. Okay. Wow.
based on when he went in, he's supposed to get off on October 31st of 2022. So leave me alone. Anyway.
Okay. Wow.
Taemin advice. And then because I can't say this enough, and I really do think they're one of the most talented fourth generation boy groups and that they deserve more. The boys, for their final performance of Kingdom, because I couldn't get over the dance break. Like, Q controlling the boys actually insane. And they did it so well. And even like all of their VCRs, no one was slipping. No one was caught slipping. Juyeon danced in water. Like, the whole thing was so theatrical and amazing, and it really displayed the best of what they can do, and their choreo is always on point. So, yes.
Wow. Well, I must say that you caught me off guard at the end because I thought you were going to say ATs. And I felt so smug when you were building up to it. And then I wasn't let down because it's the boys. But okay. I will say that my favorite stage was Fireworks. I'm the One by ATs. No particular performance because, everything they do well on stage. They're a stage type of group. And I just enjoy seeing them. And I'm going to go with 2 because Sid with 2, and also I am piggybacking off of Sid. I would like to say that it is Advice by Taemin, but it is the Studio Choom version. Watched. I feel like I have to say Taemin no matter what during this mid-year evaluation thing because it's like, how could I not say Taemin? I don't think I have Shiny on here, which is kind of a shame. But I have to say somebody iconic. So,
yeah. Good picks.
Yeah.
So, next we have album. And this one, I have got to give it to my girl Wendy for her solo debut, Like Water. Now, Like Water, the title track is kind of not my favorite, but every other song is so good. When I first listened to it all the way through, I cried. And it might be because it was late at night, I don't know. But the song she did with Seulgi is perfect. The Road, her like kind of rock ballad, is like powerful and amazing. When This Rain Stops is so good. And then of course, Why Can't You Just Love Me, which I already mentioned before. Every track is something that's like on my regular rotation. No skips. Even Like Water, I don't skip it. It's just like my least favorite on the album, but I still love every track on it. I think she did such a good job, and I wish SM promoted it more. I also wish they promoted Hello by Joy a little more, but they're working hard on their comeback, and Joy has a drama she's about to shoot. So, scheduling conflicts, things happen, but I just thought that album was so strong and really just something unexpected, and just a really great showcase of how good of a singer she is. Sid?
Just so you know, Sky, ATEEZ was going to be my favorite boy group comeback because I watched every stage for Firework. Every single one. Every single outfit. Didn't matter. I was watching it. San was in a titty sling. Everything was beautiful. But just so to keep the momentum, for favorite album, guys, I can't tell you enough that I am a schwal. So it's Don't Call Me, the 7th album by SHINee. Okay. Look, I can't help it if they're great. So that's all. I love every song on the album. Every song. No skips. Everything has so much personality in it. And I think that's what I really like about SHINee songs is that their stages, their songs, it has so much of each person in it and their own unique charm to the music and to the sound. like Taemin's raspy voice and like Onu's beautiful vocals, and Minho, he can rap and sing. Like he does it melodically, but also like he can also hit some notes. And so I'm just very impressed with all of them. Kbum, amazing voice. Like they're all arounders, and you can tell when you listen to that album. It sounds full. It sounds finished. It sounds so amazing. There's not one song that I don't like, or like don't even like. There's not one song where I'm like, yeah, that was okay, but like they're all so good.
So you could say you have it on replay, right?
Replay. Yes.
Yeah, this is basically the We Love Shiny episode.
This really was. But like, how can you not? Like, I just will leave it there.
Sky?
Okay. Had to clear my throat. Sorry. My favorite album this year is going
I'm on my podcast. Sorry.
It's okay. I have to clear my throat. My favorite. All right. Sorry.
Sorry, we're gonna edit this. Sorry, Jade, I'm in my podcast, so I couldn't answer you. Yes, I'm still on. I'll come down when I'm done. Okay.
So my favorite album of this year would have to be, listen, I don't know how to pronounce this album name. Currentia. It's by Chungha.
Oh, yeah.
I listened to this entire. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chungha, if I'm butchering the name, or Chungha fans. I listened to this whole album. I think it's like very solid. It's a dance album. I like that you can tell she was very clear on what she wanted to sound like. And I love when an artist knows exactly what they want. It didn't necessarily have like a concept, but it did have like a specific sound. And yeah, I just think she's really talented. There's not many female soloists in Korea. So to see her doing her thing, and she's so young, she's like kind of around my age. I just have a lot of love for Chungha, and I pride her for putting out such a good album. Go Chungha.
All right. And for our last category, we have Best Solo Track, which I've already said before, but I gotta give another shout out to Lilac by IU. That was my favorite song this year so far. I listen to it all the time. It's just so good. It's so good. Thanks, IU. All right, Sid.
So I'm not gonna go on and on either because it's Taemin, and that's it. Period. The end.
Advice?
Yes, Taemin, advice. Best solo comeback all year. I don't care.
Okay. I have one. I thought about it. I have to say, as far as a solo comeback, I gotta go with Antidote by Daniel Kong. Daniel Kong, I'm sorry for pronouncing it wrong. I think I've listened to his music before. This was the first time that I was like, wow. You know, he's a really dynamic artist, and he's talking about some hard topics too. I read a little bit about his story and, you know, things that he struggles with. So I think maybe that's also where I feel a little like the connection there between the artist and the listener. I love that. So yeah, I think that song is great. I gotta give it to him for best solo comeback this year.
Nice. All right.
We watched that together, and that was the first Daniel Kong video that I'd like seen, and it was really good. Like I remember specifically we talked about it after, and it was really good.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right, now it is time for reactions. Oh, and also in the comments, let us know what your mid-year favorites were amongst these categories. We'd love to see them. All right, so.
Yes.
Our first music video we are reacting to is Don't Fight the Feeling by EXO! Can you tell I'm excited?
Oh my gosh, it is.
Please ship my album if you're watching this. SM Global Shop.
Say girl, D.O.
He looks so...
Wow, this is my first time watching the video.
Oh, I'm really excited to see what you think.
Yeah. Oh my
Get your scream time, girl dance. Yeah.
He's all about the girl backup dancers.
Yeah. For real.
Yes, D.O. He looks so good.
I like this. Oh, so cute. Cute choreography.
Chanyeol does look adorable.
It's my favorite part. Hitting the low 2 years late.
Oh, I thought it was the elbow thing they did.
Not that great. Zooming back.
Hey yo, 24/7 all day. Gonna be okay. 느낌대로 가던 대로. Shorty better turn it up. You can fill up with the juice. Follow 나에게는 whoa whoa. Baby, I can be your healing. Tell me where you find the feeling.
And then they threw Lay in there. He's on a green screen by himself in China.
Yeah.
I figured.
I'm like, why is Lay in this? I know he used to be an EXO.
He's still in it.
He's still in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, Kai taking that sip of water is so sexy for like no reason.
Because it's Kai.
And then a Kyungsu bridge. Military husband hitting one last high note.
Them inserting Lay is the funny.
I know, it kind of kills me.
Well, to be completely honest with you, oh, they put the curtains up, nice. This is so cute. Aww.
Nice, that part kills me.
I know. Body rolls.
All
So
right.
good.
What
So
were you
good.
gonna say before it went back into the chorus?
Oh, I was gonna say it must be people. If you're an editor that likes to explore and experiment, it must be like a dream living in Korea and having like so much opportunity and space to just try different things. Obviously, they're like experts at it too, but I feel like I'm always talking about how, out there their music videos are. But this was so cool. Other than that, like as far as the song, it was so good. It was so EXO too, and it felt like a reunion kind of, because this is their comeback, right? This is their first comeback in like a while. I can tell by the video. It's like a celebration.
Exactly.
Makes me sad because now they're all apart again. Sad.
I know. They got back together for like a week, made a banger album, and then they were like, bye Chanyeol, bye
Left.
Baekhyun.
Every single song on the album is good, but especially Paradise.
Yes.
Paradise is my jam.
Listen to Paradise then.
You should. It's so good.
In paradise.
But yeah, I loved it. I'm so glad I loved it too because I pre-ordered that album, so I was gonna be like annoyed if I didn't like the song. But I loved it. It made me so happy. It brought me so much joy. All the boys look so good in it. I love those their spacesuit outfits. They're like matching uniforms. I got the photo book version too, so it's all the photo book is all them in those outfits. Thought they looked really good. Yeah, I'm just so happy. Oh, and then they have like a little tease at the end, the little SM Cinematic Universe thing. Who knows what that means? Probably NCT Dreams comeback, I'm guessing, or
yeah,
the way into Kwangya, whatever it's called.
It looks like a wormhole or like an alternate dimension entry kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Seulgi spoiled that Red Velvet is Black Mamba, which is like the villain of the SMCU. So we'll see how that fits in there too. I mean, I'm like, oh, I have to hear them sing about Kwangya, but they're coming back, so that's all that matters. Next, we have the album film Highlight Me for BamBam's Ribbon. The full comeback is next week, but solo debut.
Yes. And I also pre-ordered this, so songs gotta be good.
Ooh, cool.
When you run out of oxygen, your astronaut suit.
The last thing you do before you die is dance. You just pop lock.
Oh, is this like an introduction to all the songs on it?
Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you.
Ooh, Pandora's Box. I got it.
Pandora.
It's giving me the 90s, kind of vibe with it with slow-mo.
I love it though. I love it.
I know I'm gonna like this song.
Oh, so cute.
He's so weird, but
oh, I love this. Oh my god, are they doing animation in this one too? There's the skirt. Yes!
Oh, so cute. This is so good.
I love the Grand Budapest Hotel inspiration for the boxes.
Good job, BamBam. So cute. So creative. Wow.
Yeah, this is so cool. This intro, I was like, oh.
That's what I would love to do this. So
Killing it. I love it. Ooh.
Every song sounds so good.
I love the animation. Yeah, I think this was a good pre-order choice.
Right?
mm-hmm.
I like his pink hair too. It looks so cute.
Oh, this suit. I'm obsessed with this suit.
I love it. I was just about to say something about it.
What? This dude? Who designed?
Okay,
I have
this
no
reminds.
idea, but it's gorgeous.
Have you seen Summer Heights High and Mr. G? He dances in like a blanket like that, and so I can't help but think of it.
Did Murder Beat? I don't know what the producer's name is. He produced this?
Did who?
The tag was Murder on the Beat, so it's not nice.
Oh.
I wonder if he produced this. He produces a lot of Americans. He's like very
Every song sounds so good. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Guys, this album's gonna be on repeat. Know that.
I'm so excited for it.
I'm so impressed. Like, wow. He's really doing his own thing.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I love that shot. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. That
Real
looks
G's move
so
silence
good.
like lasagna. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Lil Wayne. That's what-
I'm dead. Not her quoting Lil Wayne right now.
Spitting Lil Wayne.
But for real, everything about this album, the build up, all of his like promotions for it are so amazing. And this, like, I'm so excited for the music more than anything. He helped write the lyrics on every song, and I think he helped compose most of them. I think there are only two that he didn't compose on. So I'm very excited about it. I think he's gonna do like amazing. Like I think this debut is about to be really big for him.
It looks incredible. I love the visual style he's gone with.
Right? It's so nice.
Yeah. Just honestly, shout out to BamBam's team. Because you guys are doing such a good job.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Thank
was
you,
excellent.
Abyss Company. Like,
Yes.
Thank you, Abyss Company, because I am eating, and I feel like you're doing my boy justice for real.
Absolutely. This looks so good.
Olivia Rodrigo and BamBam's team putting so much work in.
Olivia Rodrigo.
He has a great team. She
Yeah,
has a
no.
great team.
Whoever her agent is like I keep talking about this with everybody. Whoever her agent is like insane. But yeah, Bam Bam's team really just killed it this time. The promotion's great. That video was obviously incredible. I'm sure the Ribbon music video is about to be visually stunning as well.
Oh, amazing. Beautiful. I'm so excited.
I didn't really know much about what was going on with this, so I'm very pleasantly surprised. And I think this might be the GOT7 solo debut I'm most excited for. But we do have another GOT7 person to react to, so we'll get to that.
Yes.
Any other comments?
No, I'm just so excited. And like this, I wasn't expecting this because when I saw all his promotions, I was like, especially when I saw that this mini film highlight was released, it brought me back to Kai and his album release, which was so amazing. And that like concept film was so good. I was just like, wow, he really does. Like Bam Bam is working with a great team. And I'm just so happy that they're like really taking care of him. But also that like, it seems like this is very much him. Like I do see why he would like the things that are incorporated in here. And like, I do think he had a say and I love it. I love everything about this. I'm so excited for him.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Okay, next we have BM's solo debut, Broken Me.
Let's go, Big Titty King.
Big Titty Gang.
Yeah.
I need to get some of those LED bars. They're like really great for so many lighting purposes.
Seriously.
Anxiety is creeping, I can feel it come again. Lights are getting dimmer and the walls are closing in. Can't you see I'm suffocating more with every breath? No one sees I'm suffocating more with every
When we first watched this, Skylar said that it kind of gave her an MGK vibe, a Machine Gun Kelly vibe.
That wasn't me.
Oh, that was you. That was Sid. And I definitely hear it, and I feel that rap rock. I feel like rap rock is making a comeback along with pop punk.
Yeah. But what's good about it is that it does feel like this genre does feel authentic to BM. Like it's definitely something that I could see him being really interested in, and it seems genuine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It works with his voice.
Yeah, I think it's really good for him. Rap rock has been in now for like 5 years. Just punk and rap have kind of intersected, especially at shows. So it's interesting to see his take on it.
Before I wasn't really, I was, I just love BM's visuals, but I wasn't paying attention to the storyline. Now I'm like actually like, wait, what's going on?
It's a very emotional song. Kind of dark too.
This could be an excellent car commercial too.
Yeah, honestly.
That shot.
Those shots for the car. I could see Matthew McConaughey.
Exactly.
Not the Lincoln commercial.
Big Titty Gang, X Lincoln, the new car commercial campaign.
There you go.
The Big Titty Mobile.
All you need.
Yeah. Titty Bill.
The Titty Machine.
You know that his license plate would just be big titties.
100%.
Don't put that visual in my head.
T1DD
with big titty on their license plate.
Honestly, if it was BM that pulled up in that car with that license plate, I'd get in the passenger seat.
I probably would have passed out first. I'd be like, oh, BM!
BM's fun. He's a good time.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do not have big boobs, but he got them for me. So you know what? It's fine.
Also, can we talk about how good his back looks? When they do like the shirtless
his
back
whole body.
Yeah, honestly.
His whole body, but like when he was like this, like with his back to the screen, I was like, damn.
You're like, look at that back shot. I'm like, look at BM. Look at the man.
The car.
When it stops right before the cliff, you know it got good tires on it.
Yeah, and that's representing the traction. I really liked that. I thought that was fun. I don't really.
It is fun.
I wish they just had BM in the whole thing instead of the other guy, but that's my only thing to say. I think he looked really great. I thought it was visually great. Thought it was a song that really, felt like his own personal style and his own take on things. So yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's so true. And doing something a little different from what we usually hear from a K-pop soloist. He really seemed to follow his heart with this. And watching the podcast, I know how much he cares about his music and his background producing, and also where he's from, and also just, I don't know, how much he prepared for this. So it's really cool seeing the outcome. And yeah, it's like holistically his own sound, his own thing.
All right. Next, we're celebrating BTS Festa with RM's new solo track, Bicycle.
Oh, this is
I listen to this all the time. I love this song.
Yeah, this girl had like some like story of why like this song connected to her personally that like went viral on Twitter.
It's literally a song about riding a bike. It's the most June song you could ever get ever.
But yeah, when I heard about it though, I was like, oh man, I love that Frank Ocean song.
I'm gonna listen to Frank Ocean after this.
So I like this. I like the vibe.
Oh, that part. We'll keep the bass down low, dude.
I really like the guitar part.
The lyrics to the song, I looked them up. They're actually so beautiful and like so cute.
Yeah, I tried to look at the lyrics on here, but it's only in Korean.
Yeah, they don't have closed captioning. Did he produce this?
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Gotta have his touch to it.
Yeah. I mean, this is very much something that belongs in,
I
like,
love this.
yeah, it's very something similar to like what he does with Mono. Like all his songs are very chill, like melodic rapping. I love RM sound, and I think he has such a diverse capability.
가끔은 굴러가겠고 자전거 바퀴처럼 차지게 있어 후회감처럼 이 작은 순간을 위해 살아온 것 같아 숨바퀴 위에서 난 사사로운
Who is RM like? Like, what musical artist is he inspired by?
Mostly a lot of actual like black rappers, but recently he's been getting into a lot of like rappers that utilize a lot of musicians and like instrumentals and
Lauryn Hill.
stuff like.
I was gonna say that. Does he make a lot of soul?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like a lot of instruments.
His favorite's Nas, right?
Yeah, his favorite rapper.
Yeah, he seems like he would like rappers or artists with like some type of soul influence. He's good.
Oh, so I found the lyrics. I'll tell you guys after what some of them mean.
Did he draw the picture himself?
Girl, I don't think he did. I love you, but I do not think so.
He wrote the RM
No.
bicycle in the corner.
He did write that. That is very clearly his handwriting. So
I loved that. That was so sweet. I have no idea what he was saying, but you could feel like the genuine heartfeltness of it and how much he was connecting to it. And I think that, you know, can defy language barriers sometimes.
yeah, I'll tell you some of the lyrics. I won't read them all outright, but I want to keep the bass down low. My mind is already in weekend mode. I don't see any open cars or no open bars. It's not bad. I'm all alone in this road. The minds of people are floating like an island. But my favorite that I saw, he's like, if you're sad, let's ride a bike. Let's put the wind under our feet. Let's ride a bicycle with our arms open freely. It's just really cute.
Love that.
Like, yeah, it's just like all
vibing.
about, just Namjooning, you know,
Namjooning.
getting out,
Listen to
doing
this song.
things.
Exercising.
Yeah. He said, there's something I have to find. It's like an afternoon snack. I feel like I've just lived for this little moment. Everything could be like a personal midday dream on these two wheels. So cute. So beautiful.
Aw, I love that. People who bike
I'm gonna
really
listen-
love it.
I used to bike all the time when I was a kid. I miss it now. But I'll still
There was like
listen-
a whole discourse
walk.
on Twitter about people who could ride bikes and who couldn't. After this came out, they were like, I'm going to go ride a bicycle and listening to Bicycle. And I was like, I'm so happy for you. Sadly, I almost did it, but then my tire was flat and I couldn't find the pump.
Aw.
Can I be
You know?
okay? I actually have listened to a song and be like, I'm gonna ride a bike to this. There was a song by Crush, the one he came out with Joy on the feature.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
love that song. And me and Toby, my best friend, this is so weird. Now I'm like actually saying like people I know in real life, but like me and my friend, we rode around Atlanta on bikes, and I listened to that song the whole time. I love that song.
Wow.
I mean, we rode around the city that, you know, whatever. I
It's a
said the
big city. It's a big city. All right. Next, we have Lightsum's debut, Vanilla. We talked about Lightsum's kind of early concept videos on the show, so I'm very excited.
I remember.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about this comeback, but I decided to, this debut, but I've decided to wait. I like the set and the colors. Kind of reminds me of the set they used for ice cream. Not me. I Have a Bias already?
Oh, this is Lightsum. It's different.
This is cute.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Ooh.
Ooh. It kind of reminds me of like Twice meets Momoland. Yeah. But it's still very much its own thing. Ooh. Ready? This is making me hungry.
No, for real. I really want some ice cream.
So good, yeah, looks so sweet. I love their
them.
Now just slow ball.
There are a lot of changes in the melody. Like these different bridges.
Yeah. Very SM in that way.
Yeah, I feel like they're taking a lot of things from like the Gen 3 and Gen 4 girl groups and like combining like strong elements of all of them. Which is smart.
This is like,
Yeah.
it's like a musical.
Yeah.
Still, this is a musical experience. Like,
Yeah, this is amazing. I feel like they had those projector themes in the last video they did, or it was some other group where they're like
This is their
dancing in front of-
debut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some other group we watched too.
Yeah, I thought that was
Looks
cute. I
good.
love the pastels. It definitely goes with like what that logo that we were talking about, like because it looks like the Powerpuff Girls logo. It kind of has that
Yeah.
vibe that it's It's interesting to see, you know, from the trailers and what we were speculating with and what they ended up coming up with, and I think it's really cute. I think they have a lot of potential. They all seem very talented. That dance was really good. They have strong knees. I do not have strong knees like that, so I gotta respect. They came up real fast. It would be taking me like 20 minutes. I'd still be getting up. Someone would have to help me. So,
Yeah.
dance line, killing it. Let's go.
good to be young.
Every time I watch K-pop person's dance, I always think in my head, if I did that, I would definitely break my back, or I would definitely be in the hospital. I
Breaking
think that
Dawn.
I think that all the time. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't. If I tried that, I'd be done for.
Taemin said, he was like, yeah, my doctor said when I was younger that I was going to be really tall because of my growth plate. He's like, but then I became a dancer and I messed up my growth plate and now I'm short.
Like gymnastics, you know.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I stunted my growth plate with all my dancing and now I'm not tall.
Man, I didn't even dance and I stunted my own growth. We love genetics.
I did dance and I'm, you know, height gifted.
Oh,
It's like I secretly donated that to you via time and space.
I should thank you for that.
All right, next we've got Yugyeom's I Want You Around featuring Davida. Oh, he's on AOMG. That's J Park's label, right?
Yeah, and Davita's also under it.
Okay, yeah. I know this because my girl Hoodie is on AOMG and I love her so much.
and speaking of AOMG, they have this series where they have these DJs play their sets on their channel. They had a girl one I really liked. It's a really cool series they got going. So you guys should watch them. Yeah.
Okay. I like DJ sets. I will definitely check that out. Ooh. So,
We
like,
mentioned this earlier.
Got 7 in the
It's like
Woods.
a continuation. Exactly, like a continuation of Switch It Up.
And JB's solo song on his JYP.
oh yeah.
Oh, Sunrise.
Sunrise. It looks similar, honestly.
I'm waiting for Edward to come out and say, "You better hold on tight, Spider Monkey."
Shut up.
That's what I always think of, like with like foggy blue woods. I've been hearing people say this is like the dark opposite concept to Bam Bam, and I definitely can see why they're saying that.
Oh yeah. Well, Bam Bam tweeted about it.
Yeah, with the like pink house next to like the dark
Yeah,
house.
and the black house, and he was like, "I'm starting to get it now," and I was cracking up. Yes, Davida.
Why do I want somebody who just can't stay? 사람 없이 기다릴게. 자리에 난 영원할 때. 조금만 져도 돼.
I like the camera work. This is very slow and subtle, but I really love it. So whatever fog machine they got going on is like insane. That's the best top of the line fog machine. Ooh,
It's really working. Yes, main dance with you.
I love it. I love the way they're shooting it so it's just a silhouette. Beautiful. And that lens flare in the back is so cool.
Wow. Good job, Yugam.
Ooh, that's so cool. That ring of light.
The ring light, yeah.
I've never seen a ring light used that way. That's
I think
tight.
that's I think that must
Is
be.
that a ring light?
I think
An
that's.
effect, yeah.
I think that's an effect. I don't think that's a practical ring
Yeah.
light.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that. That was
It's a
really
bit
cool.
big for a practical one, huh? It's
Yeah.
it still looks interesting. I've never seen an effect used that way. I never seen that effect, but that was tight. I've never seen this video. I heard it through Sid's phone earlier. It was really good. I liked it more once I'm like watching it myself.
Yeah, I feel like I
And-
need the visual experience with that song to get the full thing.
Yeah, I agree. That was great though. Looking forward to hearing more from you, Yum.
Got 7 with the visuals.
The rest of both Bam Bam and Yugim's full albums come out in 3 days.
Yeah, on
I
the
think.
15th.
I think they come out. Yeah. And I'm like so excited. I'm also curious because like Yugyeom released his title track, but it's not released on Spotify yet. And I wanted to hear it on like my speakers because like listening to the beat here, it didn't sound as full as I wanted it to, like the production on it. But it's really good. I also think I wanted something more from the chorus, but his and Davida's voices playing off of each other work really well.
Yeah, I really loved that scene where it was really foggy and it was just his silhouette and he was dancing. I thought that was beautiful. Gotta give props
Yeah.
to the P for that one because I have no idea how they did that. I mean, I can guess. I think they probably put, a really bright light behind a bunch of smoke. But I don't know. I think it must have been on a soundstage too, because they had to have control over probably everything to get the smoke to look that bright. But it was really
Yeah.
impressive and really cool.
You weren't kidding when you said the fog machine.
Smoke
was
machine.
Powerful.
That was working.
It was thick.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it can
that
take a really long time to get the smoke to fill up an area like that. So whatever they were
And it was
using,
very luminescent. Like it was, like you said, like they must have lit it from the back because it looked like it was glowing, like iridescent.
yeah, I think they lit it from the back because there was a lens flare when they brought the camera to
Mhm.
it. But yeah, that was some really cool lighting stuff. I really enjoyed that. All right. Next we have,
Very witchy concept.
yes, I loved the outfit too, the all black. It was very cool.
Hmm
It was giving
Like
me
him and Davida looked very witchy.
it was giving
cool.
me a little Taemin a little bit. That's his outfit.
Hmm.
Not the song,
Oh, his
just the
outfit.
outfit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
lots of tassels.
lots of tassels. I feel like Taemin likes things that kind of like will move around with him when he dances.
When he moves, yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah. All right. Next we have Taeyong and Seulgi's SoundCloud track called Rose. Which this is
I haven't heard this yet.
Seulgi's first time writing lyrics.
Hey, oh my gosh, okay, Taeyong.
Man, that SM connections come in handy.
Yeah. I'd be calling Seulgi all the time too. And
I
she'd
love
get a
Taeyong.
restraining order. No.
넌 내게 빠져들었어 헤어나오려 하지만 이 가시가 너를 다치게 하진 않아 그냥 my baby you know 자세히 더 천천히 그래 다가와봐 나랑 또다시 눈을 맞추니 넌 짜릿할걸 이런 날이 오기까지 좀 오래
Hope this means that we get more self-produced tracks with Red Velvet and hopefully with NCT too. I would love to see that. Or just at least, you know, some
Very
more.
cute.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
I think their voices sound really good together. Wish she was in the damn picture though.
You're right, it does say Taeyong time, you know, with Seulgi.
Yeah.
Not featuring. I love the way he raps.
내 맘을 설명해 주잖아 너도 바라는 걸 알아 그래서 문제야 넌 꾸지가 싫어 상처 내지 않는다면 결국 그건 불가하겠지 난 every day every night 온종일 네 생각뿐 너를
Man, I wish they'd release these songs on Spotify. I'm sick of this.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why
This, you know?
with Taeyong and like and a couple of his friends who are also producers who work on his solo SoundCloud stuff with him. So he kind of like took Seulgi into the studio to kind of, you know, give her first real shot at doing a self-produced song, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. He did a really, really great job. This is really good.
가시덤불 속에 지나 밤이 오기 전에 너는 어디서든 빛나
넌 날 찾을 수 있어 우리가
Love that harmony there.
밤이 온다면
Wow, okay. Actually, this is like one of my favorite songs I've heard this year.
Nice! Yay! I'm making everyone a soulmate.
Well, you know, it's Taeyong's song too, and I do like. I feel like I have to just admit I do like Taeyong, but I also, you know, I rock with Seoul.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm a soulmate
Soulmate.
by association.
By association. Yeah.
Soulmate adjacent.
What'd you
I feel
guys
like
think?
you converted me. I used to be a joyful, but now I think I'm a soulmate.
Well,
Tearful.
we don't like Okke behavior though, so we just like Red Velvet. Solo stands.
I like all of them.
You know
That
exactly.
bottom-
We don't. I don't do solos.
No
at
solo
all.
stands. Not into it.
Why Don't You Love Me by Wendy, great. Joy's music video and Jeju, great. Seulgi's feature on that song, great. They're all really great.
Irene, we're
Okay.
waiting on your solo.
They
Yeah.
never get her out of the basement. They're getting her out. They're getting her out. All right. And last but certainly not least, we have Twice's Alcohol Free. I love
These
that part right
plays.
there. Though.
The way they
너
move.
있을 땐 내게 신기한 변화가 있는데
Every time I hear this song, I like it
미소
more.
짓게 돼 아무 일도
They all look so good.
자꾸 마법에 걸려 밤을 새도 안 졸려 다른
That
생각들
part is
워져
really cool.
심장 소리는 커져
Yeah.
사랑이 참 쉬워져 그래서
Girl, what you just put in there? Rose petal?
I don't know. They're not really drinking it.
Emoji. Just take it out.
Once again, great choreo, as usual.
Zuyu look. I think Zuyu and Taeyong really like visually like this is like a concept really for them. I mean, they all look really good, but I don't know. There's something about the way they look in it.
This is like so. It's a really cute music video. Cute.
The lighting here.
Queen.
Makes me want to play some beach levels on Mario Kart. You know,
This little crab dance is so cute.
I love it. But yeah, someone even edited this song over a Mario Kart level. Which I thought was pretty lit because that was like the first thing I said about this song. And I listen to like video game music on the reg anyways. Really beautiful shots in this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's. I feel like all their music videos are like so beautiful.
Like that lighting, this part with the giant cup or whatever is so cool.
They're always in something giant. It's always something like fantastical about their videos. Like they're like in a giant flower or a giant cup.
Doesn't wear off like I love these outfits.
And this is a full Twice comeback. Yay.
Yes! Taste of love. I love
I'm
that
excited.
dress.
I'm excited just for the album that will come because they had my favorite album of last year.
It's out. Their album's out.
This year's album's out already,
Yeah.
and this is their title track.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Adorable.
I love that song. I really vibe with it. I like that kind of like cheap Latin jazz sound. AKA just many people elevator music. I listen to it all the time. So I really vibed with it. There's also a Red Velvet song called LP that also is like infamously this sounds like elevator music that I think those two back to back slap. So I loved this. Yeah, it took me a second to kind of warm up to it. Like the first time I was like, I don't know, it's not very like dancey, like a lot of Twice songs are. But then I kept listening to it, and I really actually like the arrangement and the string section. I love the choreography. I love the outfits. I just wish they said Twice at the beginning instead of JYP. But, you know, that's like minor. It's like little. Okay? I loved it. Love me a Twice song.
Yeah, I love Twice. I usually love their songs. This one I wasn't like I like it. Like I'm a fan, but I'm not like how I usually am about their music. But I'm sure I'll like the album. So I'll take a listen to it. I did not know that it came out though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get not alcohol free drunk on this and dance to this very obnoxiously all summer. So
there you go. There you go.
Margarita with lime. That's the only lyric I know, but it goes hard. Oh man. Well, that is it for today's episode of SOCS. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitch if you want to watch this live the next time we go live with this. And follow us on Twitter so you never miss any of our K-pop meme posts or updates. And we will see you next week. Bye.